Hello everyone, welcome back to my little world. I'm Katie and I'm here today with Charlie and 3 of my babies. And I'm finally making the size comparison video, guys, of my newest edition of Darina by Irina Kaplanskaya, which is the baby in the middle. And I've been putting some thought into which sculpt to use in this video. Let me just start the video of saying to all new who are here at my channel, new subscribers, I always do these size comparison videos because I find them really helpful when myself I'm deciding for certain sculpts, or maybe there are 2-3 sculpts that I'm deciding in between. And you know, the size, I think it's pretty much size sculpting, certain advanced level when sculpting limbs, all that goes into consideration. So here are these 3 sculpts that I've picked. I wanted to do like bigger and smaller sculpt compared to her, so you would have kind of like idea. So on the left side we have my Julia, which is Twyla by LLE Eagles. In the middle it's Darina by Irina Kaplanskaya, that's the newest sculpt. And on the right side, we have my Karolinka, who is Tobiah by LLE Eagles. And I picked these 2 sculpts basically because they kind of like, these 2, I feel like Darina is one of those in-between sizes, I would say, the baby. Therefore, before when I started collecting, I was always nervous about the babies of these sizes because I was like, okay, which size am I going to buy? It was so confusing, especially since I never had babies of my own. And then I kind of like loosened up. So now I like the sizes, like babies in between sizes. They actually, in my eyes, now present wider opportunities for shopping for babies. So let me explain. Twyla. Okay, I'll start with Twyla because she's smaller. Twyla is officially 18.5 inches with her legs bent. Without, she would be about 21 inches, which is equal to Levi's sculpt. I kind of think that Twyla and Levi are the same in a size. They represent the same size, like a little bigger, maybe chubbier newborn. Twyla's head is pretty nice and round and big. Her head is 14.5 inches in circumference. And she represents the newborn size. Sometimes like up to 1 month. It really depends on brands. But let's stick to newborn, okay? To newborn size with her. On the right side, we have Tobiah. My Tobiah, my Karolinka, I know that I portray this baby as a toddler, but she is really 0 to 3 months size. She is officially 23 inches, and she has a big noggin as well. Her head circumference is 16 inches. So we have newborn and we have 0 to 3. And in the middle, we have Darina, somewhere in the middle. I hope you will be able to see what I'm talking about. So Darina is officially 19 inches, which I would say, I would say she's really like 19.5 inches. And I measured her head, and her head is only 14 inches compared to Twyla, whose head is 14.5. So Darina's head is actually, she's longer, but her head is smaller in circumference, which probably will make all the Reborn artists and rooters happy because, you know, the bigger the head, more work with rooting. But she is super proportionate. You can see that her limbs are very on a longer side, which I really like. I really like longer limbs. Especially lately, I've been really focused on limbs and their movement, how the sculptor was able to capture the limbs in a certain movement. So it would be nice and interesting to pose them because, you know, for me, photography is right now, since I've been making like very sparse video, I would say that photography for me is now the main outlet in this hobby. So I really appreciate the limbs, and I would say that limbs of these like of the size like her hands, I've talked about it in her blanket reveal / box opening, which I will put down below as well, and or maybe I will put the info card and you could go and see. I talked about the size of her palms, of her hands, like this size, and it's so nice. I really like that in also in Natalie Blick's babies. Her limbs are very nice too. They're very when I had Chloe, I had a couple of Chloes, and Chloe was, her face was a little bit of older baby, but her limbs were so nice because she had nice sized feet, which Darina has too, and she has nice sized hands. Both of them are open and both of them are kind of depicting certain movement. They're like in she's, I don't know if you can see her little fingers there, and her hands are so very nice. And it's so funny because these two babies, they're prototypes by Veronica Lale, and Karolinka is by different artists. So you can see she has a little more pale complexion. Look at her, she's chubby. So Darina is a chunky baby, so I would say her size, she can get away with a newborn because she's only 19 inches, but she's chubby, and that kind of makes her also good in 1 month sizes in European clothing, and even 0 to 3. I just had her in 0 to 3 romper, and it fit her to the T. So you have you can dress her pretty much in variety of sizes, from newborn to 1 month to 0 to 3. If you like the loose clothing, even more power to you, because I love it. So therefore the opportunities or possibilities with this baby and the shopping for her are even like wider. And yeah, they're here, all three of them. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys, it's a dark day. It's been raining here in Chicago. I've had migraine for the past 2 days. So I've been really getting ready to make this video for a couple of days now, but I have been like not feeling. The weather is just, it's May here in Chicago, and it's so cold, so dreary, so dark. But I finally decided, you know what, because I want to make those topic videos. I also have the video coming up. I'm going to be selling one of my babies, so I may make that video. And I also have 2 discussion videos. One was my poll that I took in February, as I mentioned, with artists and collectors, and now it was my other poll that I took. So I will be doing shout outs for all artists who participated in these polls, also to nurseries of collectors, and a couple of them are YouTubers, so I will be mentioning these ladies, and it should be fun. It's just, I don't know, for you who have been on social media, and I used to be pretty active here on this platform on YouTube, and I kind of got out of the practice, and the longer you don't make videos, it's kind of like the more you procrastinate. So yes, I have those things coming. I definitely will be posting at least 2 more videos this week. So please stay tuned. I am so sorry. I apologize for being missing in action, but we're still here. So these things are coming. I hope this video was somehow helpful to you. So once again, this is Twyla by LLE Eagles. She's 18.5 inches. With 14.5 circumference. In inches is head circumference. This is Darina by Irina Kaplanskaya, but she is about 19 inches with 14 inches head circumference. And the one on the right, that's my Karolinka, Tobiah by LLE Eagles. She's 23 inches with 16 inches head circumference. So yeah. And it's so funny because camera plays so many tricks on us. because actually Darina and Twyla, look at Charlie, he just managed to get out one of his feet out of his sleeper. I could see him there in that corner. Anyways, it's so funny because these two actually can wear the same sizes, and look how different they look in size on camera. But yeah, you can see that Darina is much more chubbier. She has more volume packed on, especially on her legs. Her arms not so much, but her legs, her thighs are so chubby. She's really, really yummy. I love the sculpt, and also I love my Twyla and I love my Tobiah. So these three girls are here on naked on in their diapers. Hopefully you found this video helpful, ladies and gents. Thank you for being here. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask down below in a comment section, and I will see you later this week with a couple of videos. Thank you. Bye.